Hi friends, so let's do some more practice in all those questions and all those data set. As we know that practice is very important, or we can say revision is the most important part of any learning journey, right? If you do some smart work, that is really good, but to do the smart work, one first need to face the part of the hard work. If you have done some hard work, then only you can get the knowledge that how we can do that smart work. So now what we'll do is we'll see some questions, and based on those questions we'll also check the answer for them. So first section is numpy solution here. So what we are doing is it is saying that import the library with alias np. So the syntax, as I have told you, is just we import that as some alias, right? And now it is telling that create an array of eights. Okay, so what we'll do is here we will use ones function. In ones function we will pass the value, and we are doing multiplication with 8, so that it will give us the 8 values, 8 arrays value, right? Now it is saying that create an array of the integer from 10 to 50. So again we'll do the arrange function here, which will get the value from start index, which is 10th, and end index, which is n minus 1, that is 15. Okay, so it will generate the value from 10 to 50, because first index is inclusive and the last one is exclusive. Now to create a 3 by 3 matrix with value ranging from 20 to 30, what we will do is we will use the arrange function again, which 22 is starting index, and 31 will be our n plus 1 index. So it will give the value of 22 to 30. Here n plus 1 I am saying because I am assuming that 30 is our n. So to reshape it, we will convert into a 3 by 3 matrix. Now we will see indexing, that how it works. Again we are defining an ARR with a range of 26 to 50, and we are reshaping this by 5 by 5 matrix. And what is saying that use indexing on ARR, okay, to get below output. So this output we need to get from this. So first check from where it is giving us the value. This is 37, 42, 47. So this is 37, 42, 47, and the value is from here to here. So we need to get the output from third row and from second column. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll again use the indexing for that. So we are accessing the 37 part first. So what we are doing, we are going to third row. So this is 0th, first, second position. Okay, at the second position I am here now, and I am saying that for the column just go to first. So again this is 0th and 1. So from here as there is no end value here and here as well, so it will print the whole value in this way. Now it is saying that use indexing on ARR to get below output. So the output should be 50. To get the 50, let's see, this is our original ARR and 50 is at last. So what I'm doing is I'm accessing this value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th row, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th column. At 4th row, 4th column, it is at our 0th position. Okay, so this way I'll get the last value. Now it is telling that use indexing on ARR to get below output. So the output is 27, 32 and 37. Again check 27, 32 and 37 is this, and what we'll do is we'll first access the row, which is our first row, and then we'll access the column, which is our first column. So what we'll do is we'll pass our 0th. Okay, so at the 0th our row is 0, and it is telling that from 0 to where. So to access from 0th row to third row, 0, first, second. Okay, so to access this, what we are doing is we are accessing the 0th row to n minus 1, that is second, 0, 1, 2, and our column is as it is our first column 0, 1, and again we need column from 1 to n minus 1, that is nothing but only first column. So it is 0, 1, 2 and only first column, so it will return 27, 32 and 37. Now it is asking that use indexing on ARR to get below output. So we need 46, 47. This looks like a row. So which row is this? This is the last row, that is 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, so what we are doing is, again, to access any array or any list from last, we just do -1, so it will give the last row. All right, so now it is asking use indexing on ARR to get this output. So now we need only two rows, okay, 41 and 46. So this is nothing but last and the second last. So again, for our convenient, we'll access that from last. Okay, so what we are doing is, we are telling that, okay, just give me ARR of 3, so it will return 0, 1, 2, 3, and from 3 I need everything. So there is no endpoint, so it will return everything. Now let's see some Numpy stats functions. So what, again, we are defining an ARR, okay, a range of 10 to 39. Okay, and I want to reshape it with a 6 into 5 matrix. Okay, so now it is asking find the sum of all the value in given array. So to get the sum, we simply use the sum function and it will return the sum value of all this ARR. Now if we want to get the standard deviation, so again we use the std function, which will return the standard deviation of this matrix. And if we want to get the mean, okay, so to get the mean as well, we use the mean function and it will return the mean value. Now if we talk about pandas again, so it is asking that import that panda with pd, as we did, and now we are reading a data set that is store sales. Okay, so we just simply access it from pd.read.csv, and it is telling that what are the unique value in the column parking. So to get the unique value in any column, we define that column, okay, and we pass the unique function. By passing the unique function, it will return all the unique value that are present in that column. Now what is the mean store area of the given data? So to get the mean of any numeric column, we just access that column and pass the mean function. Now what are the different column available in the data set? So to check all the column, we just pass df.columns, it will return all the column name. To create a new series, that is series1, with only the value of third row. So we have a third row in our data set, so we need to create a new data set which all the third rows value. So what we are doing is, we are defining a series1 and telling that, okay, access df and just do illoc of 2. Okay, so what illoc of 2 will do, it will return all the value of that third row, which is nothing but 0, 1 and 2. Okay, in that way. So this will return this in the series1. Now we need to create a data frame, that is df short, which contains first 5 row and 2 column. Okay, that is coupon category and store sales of that data set. So what we do is, we define that data set and we are telling that just access the df data set, and we need value from what, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is nothing but 5 rows and 2 columns that are coupon category and store sales. We are defining them manually. So it will create a data set of df short and with those values. Now to access again df.head5 to get the top 5 value of the coupon category and store sales, this way we'll get that. So now it is telling that in data frame df short, replace the index with first row, second row, third row. Like we have 0, 1, 2, but we want to update it with rows. Okay, so now what we are doing is, we are defining a new column first. So df dot short, which is names. Okay, first row, second row, third row for all the fifth rows. Okay, and df short dot set index names. Now the index are based on these names. Okay, and in place is true, that means it is set to permanently. Now it is asking that create a data frame df2 fulfilling the given condition, that is a particular value, that is dist macro should be greater than 18,000. Okay, so it is nothing but our column. The column value should be greater than 18,000 and parking should be open. So to do this conditions in the data, we just write that in the single column. Okay, so what we are doing is we are telling that okay, in the df2 what I want to store, I want to store df. Okay, inside that df I am passing the condition df dist metro should be greater than 18,000 and df parking should be equals to open, and just return all those values. So it will return all those value where dist metro is greater than 18,000, this column, and parking should be equals to what, open. So the parking will be open. Now it is asking that what is the minimum store sales and the standard deviation of store sales. So the again, to use the minimum value we just pass minimum function, standard value we pass the standard function. As we have stored both the value in a and b, and we just printing them in a print statement. Now it is telling that group the data set with respect to the variable coupon category using aggregation function mean. Okay, so we have to group the data set, right, based on the mean value. So we use the group by function and we are passing the mean function at the last. Now if we want to drop the variable parking from the data, okay, so parking is nothing but our column, and to drop that column we just use df.drop parking and x is equals to 1. So it will drop that whole column, and if we check the df head, so there is no parking anymore. Now export the q10 data frame without the parking column into a csv file. So this is our q10, and now we have to export this. So what we are doing is first we are telling that okay, in the df1 just export this value into to csv. So to csv I'm passing the new name, that is df.csv, right, and I'm telling that index should be false, because in this way in the new data frame we'll have two index. So if I set that index should be false, so it will remove this index and just remain the old one. Now we have question on some more functions that are let's say it is asking display the first 10 entry of the data set. Okay, so again, to get the any entry we pass head and the number that we want. Now display the last 5 entries, again we pass the tail function unless and until it is not specified how much value. So by default it give 5 in the head and tail both. How many rows and columns are present in the data set. Okay, so to get the rows and column we just use this shape, right, and to access this it will return the 932 rows and 10 columns. Okay, we can also pass that in a print statement. What are the different data type of the variable in the given data set? So to get the data type we just use info function. Okay, so it will return the information regarding that data set, how much column are there, what are the type or the data type of those column, and including the null or non-null values. Okay, or we can also use the dtypes function which only return the data type, expect only return the data type except all these no unwanted data if not needed. Yeah, thanks.